Picture this. You wake up at 6 a.m., rush to school, drawing assignments, stress over exams, and repeat every single day. It's like we're on a treadmill that we're never gonna to stop. Welcome to the high school rat race. It's an endless competition where students push themselves to exhaustion, chasing higher grades and better resumes. We are doing this because we're told they can bring us to a better college, to a better job, and ultimately a better life. But here's $1 million question. Are we actually getting anywhere, or we are just hamsters on wheels? Running, but never moving forward. Some say that rat race prepares us for the future. It builds resilience, shapes characters, and drives success. Yes, I admit that. Competition can be motivating. But let's be honest, if running endlessly can really lead to success, hamsters are gonna to rule the world. And that's my personal experience. During my first year of high school, I took AP Psychology. At my first quiz, 16 out of 20. Not bad, right? But then my friend, almost in tears, crying out aloud, "Oh my gosh, I got a 19, I'm gonna to die, I'm a completely failure." And I remember at that moment, I felt confused and a little bit guilty. Was I supposed to be proud or ashamed? I thought even if a 19 is not enough, then what is? That moment has shifted something in me. I began to study harder, not because I love psychology, but because I was terrified of falling behind. And actually, that's my nature. I'm a classical type A personality, which means if a teacher assigns a week's worth homework to us, I will finish it all in just one day. Not because I want to, but because my brain forced me to do so. And here's the part that nobody gonna to tell you. The race, it doesn't stop. Your teacher will definitely say this to you before the holiday. Holiday is the best opportunity for you to overtake others on the curve. Holiday becomes study marathons. Kids are so desperate to stay ahead that they forget how to live. Students spread their notes across their desks, hunched over textbooks in cafes, and skipping the meals in order to learn one more chapter. The scene isn't joyful. It's filled with anxious eyes, constant caffeine refills, and an overwhelming sense of urgency. According to the study from the Journal of Developmental and Behavior Pediatrics, students under the high academic environment are more likely to report it with the symptoms of anxiety, depression, and even substance abuse. Another study by American Psychological Association indicated that over 16% of students are under the extreme pressure to succeed academically, which leads to what the researchers call achievement anxiety. And what's more, the process has went far beyond mental health. Yale University's Child Studies Center reported that students under the high constant academic stress would lead to the disrupt of identity formation, leading to confusion, loss of direction, and low self-esteem. And I have seen it up to close. My younger sister and two of my closest friends are crumbled under competition-induced depression. One of them, Lily, was once the most cheerful person I knew. As the schoolwork mounted, she began to pulling away from others. Her smile faded, and she went away from our study group. Until one day, she confessed that she could not eat or sleep because of feeling anxiety. At that moment, I realized how destructive the rat race was. The rat race didn't make her stronger, it made her suffer. But let's be fair, the rat race isn't all bad. Competition has driven some of the greatest innovations in history. If students didn't push themselves, will we have the next Einstein or Marie Curie? Maybe not. Consider the technological advancements. Nowadays, companies compete to develop Gen AI, such as ChatGPT, Kimi, and DeepSeek. But here's the key difference. Healthy ambition drives growth, while toxic pressure drives survival. The rat race stops being beneficial when it's no longer about growth, but about survival. So shall we escape? No. Not by quitting the rat race. Let's redefine it. Instead of chasing grades, chase growth. Instead of competing, collaborate. Instead of stressing over test scores, go to explore what truly excites you. And yes, rat race has pushed me to study, but it also led me to what I truly love. I started a psychology club, dived deeper into mental researches, and supported my friends through mental struggles, gathering a bunch of life science enthusiasts with the spirit of altruism and peer-supporting actions. Here's the research to back this up. According to Harvard's Making Caring Common project, students who engage in or take an active part in collaborative projects, service learning, and mentorship programs are reported with lower stress and higher well-being, because they shift their focus from performance to purpose. The rat race isn't an enemy. It's how we approach that it matters. You can spirit mindlessly or you can run with purpose. The choice is yours, so ask yourself, are you actually getting anywhere meaningful or you are just running because anyone else is? Here's my 3 challenges for you. First, try to explore what truly excites you, not what others' expectation of you. Second, go to find a community that support growth, not just achievement. Third, schedule a non-productive activity every week for you to nourish your passion without guilty. And personally speaking, I find my love for psychology when I find how psychology allows me to support my friends beyond test scores. I found my community in IHOSA, where it's an organization not to compete, but to empower the spirit of humanism and encourage everyone to stand out and take the lead. I schedule time every week for what I love, to do something such as playing the archery, riding the horse, dancing, and even doing absolutely nothing but thinking. That's my clarity, because in the end, success isn't about being the fastest. It's about knowing where you actually want to go. Thank you.